sumac and fig tree. I'm so excited about it. Those are my favorites. My buddy with me this morning, huh? Good morning. Say good morning. So I was gonna tell our friends here that today's kind of a bittersweet day because we're getting our new addition. Yes, our new goats. We're getting 2 new doelings. What's their names?
Sprinkles and Maple.
Yep, Maple and Sprinkles. But the bitter part, about middle, I would guess around 2 this morning, maybe, I heard commotion at our house chicken coop that I was telling y'all about last week, where I keep my special chickens. And to my own fault, it was raining last night when I tucked everyone in, and I told myself I would remember to go out and close the coop, and I forgot. So a possum got in the coop, and our sweet Peepa, she was a victim of the possum last night. So I know we've had a big adjustment coming from town, having chickens out here compared to the predators. What you think, buddy? A lot more, huh? But that was my fault. So
At least one's still alive. She's still got guts though.
yeah, we gotta go check on best friend and make sure she's okay. But yesterday, lesson learned, and the hard part I have with that is giving myself grace, because things happen, but that was pretty much unexcusable. I had a hard time going back to sleep, but I guarantee you I will not forget again for a long time. You hear the girls? So yesterday we finished up our work for our prep for the new girls that are coming. I cleaned up around the barn a lot. Let me set my coffee down, hold on. And let these girls out. It's kind of late this morning. I overslept because I didn't go back to sleep. I didn't sleep well last night. So. Good morning. Hey, Corley Sue. You want to come to the house now? Let me show y'all what we did yesterday. I cleaned up around the funky teenager coop. So right now, got all the extra buckets up off the ground. Right now, it's holding our hay. It looks like it kept it pretty dry. Got some treats for the goats and some extra chicken containers and alfalfa and everything. And we got our new feed containers here that are water resistant, waterproof, as long as they're level. So they snap, nothing can get in them, not easily anyway. We added this lean-to, it's temporary. We've got it clipped with carabiners to eye screws into the barn and then onto these poles here, so we can adjust if it rips or, you know, something happens to it. In the meantime, it won't be long. Within the next few months, we're going to try to add a permanent structure on the side. We're just debating on the design right now, trying to figure out functionally if we want to do lean-tos around the whole barn, or just 3 sides, 2 sides. We'll see. I'm gonna get my graph paper out and get to drawing like I like to do. Hey girls. Grady came with me this morning. That's my youngest. Wave and say good morning again, Grady. Morning. There's Biscuit. Muffin's over there checking out her new spot. This is so cool how this turned out. Let me let's see, I'm gonna show y'all. So we did this because our barn is currently just divided into 2 stalls. So I'll show y'all that. Let's see. Everything as fresh and clean as can be. And with, you know, they like to come in here and poop and pee in the fresh shavings, of course.
In fact,
but
just
so
pooped on my foot.
of course she did. So here's our one stall where Grady's standing. That's the girls' side, we call it. And then here's some more with his side. So it's 5 by 10 each right now. Hey buddy, good morning. And we're going to come out. We've got almost a foot of room here to come out. And we're gonna divide this part into 2 stalls right here. And then we'll have 3 stalls basically. So this part where we enter, oh, Muffin, I'm sorry. Almost tripped. Hey, baby. So when we enter here, this is the bigger, you know, I say bigger, it's not bigger, it's the same size. It's divided right down the middle. But this will be just kind of a entryway, and then we can have another stall here as well as the 2 in the back. So when it comes kidding season, we'll have room for the mamas to have their own little spot and to bond with their babies, and we still have access to each pasture, which is divided over here. And we have these 2 pastures that I showed you guys last week, split right down the middle. Got all our stuff together to add on to the rest. Getting them fed. Thanks, bud. He's so good. There they go. Anything for snacks. Goat butts are so cute. Hey, guys. And right now, I mentioned last week also that we're thinking about, or we are changing their feed regimen. This is a good time for us to do that, to transition, because we're going to have the new girls coming in and transitioning from their feed that they're currently on to our new feed. So I'm going today to pick up a product called Total Goat. I read a lot about it, and it was highly recommended by some local goat owners in the dairy goat world. I really like what I read, so I'll tell you all a little more about that as I try it and see how the girls do, or the girls, mostly the girls. So I'll give a little bit to S'more. I don't feed him as much feed. As we transition to that, I'll keep you posted. So we're gonna have a lot of, oh, be careful, the dust will get you. Did it get you? We're gonna have some changes going on, lots of exciting stuff, new babies, new feed, new setup. It seemed to do okay in the rain. We've got a little runoff issue that we're gonna have to deal with. Try to dig some trenches or something that may help. Gonna get this coop cleaned up a little bit. It's kind of funky. Get our teenager coop out of the way, huh, buddy? Let's see what we got. Hold on. Anything in there? No?
Usually it's on the other side anyway.
Let's go see. Thanks for the help today. You have to do this with me every morning. Oh, dirty poop eggs.
Fake.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing? They're gonna go, where do you think they're gonna go lay? Who knows? Where do they go?
Obviously in the hay rack.
In the hay rack. Look, I set their waterer back up. Hey, sweet girl. Hey, good morning. Oh, she's so sweet. Grady's gonna test out our new feed bins. When you open it, sling it back. There you go. Make sure it's good. It did good, I think.
That one did fine.
Okay, do it fast. So, whew, there you go. All right. Oh, look at the naps. Thanks, buddy. Okay, look, the babies, I feed them right here usually. You can put some of that too. That's our scratch. Some cracked corn, black oil, sunflower seeds, wheat, millet, and probably some other things I'm not remembering, but that's their favorite. Not the corn, I feed it cracked corn more in the winter because it helps them stay a little warmer. Not that we have a lot of cold temperatures here too much, but it does get below freezing sometimes. So, and I don't heat my coop. It's nice and cozy in there, and with the corn in their crop to go to bed. Usually helps a lot. Oh, look at your back. Did you get wet?
That's a bitty grower.
Yeah, put it over there where they're kind of. Ooh. Did you get dust too? Ew. Yuck. Make you sneeze. More. What you think? I mean, let me show you the other side of his the shelter. I know, our little temporary. So he has his doghouse. So even though he'll be out in the pasture, not in the barn, but brother dumped some feed on your head too, huh? He'll be out in the pasture, and he gets in his doghouse for the cold and rain, and he also has this other shelter now. It's nice and cozy in there. Like I said, we've got a little runoff that we're gonna try to trench around, so I'll add some extra hay, get a little thicker in the floor there, so he can have a drier spot. But all his feed stays dry as hay, and everything's dry. He's got his water bucket, he's good to go. And the water, I was worried about it pulling on top of the tarp here, but it made a nice little V down the middle last night. I came out while it was raining and it did perfect. So we'll enjoy this for its temporary purpose and looking forward to adding on soon. Sum this little part up. The highlight of today is going to be we're fixing to go schedule our goat pickup. You gonna come with me? Who are you gonna hold in the car on the way home? What did we say?
Sprinkles.
Yeah. So let's not forget Mama's coffee. It's important, huh? Oh, look he stood up for himself for a minute. Oh, she's being sweet now. Or is she scared? She's looking a little nervous. Don't throw her down. Yeah, set her down nice and easy. She's heavy, isn't she? Oh, sweet girl. Ooh, goodness. I feel you, sister.
Holy! It's a turkey.
Look, she got dizzy or something. She was walking in a circle. Oh, chickens are so funny. What do you think about Curly Sue and her foot? Curly Sue is our Americana that has the crooked toe. And what do you think about it? You think she does just fine?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think so. Yeah. We're gonna go back to the house now and eat some. What are we eating for breakfast? Pancakes and sausage. Whoops. Ooh, that's some old chicken feed. It gets so muddy and nasty right here when it rains. Dad mentioned that we may put some concrete around the barn. Yes, and maybe some gravel right here would be nice one day, but a little bit at a time.
To walk on when we let them out, and if we even do it, let them scratch their feet on it.
Yeah, that'll help with filing their.
That's it. By the way, when we get the babies today, we're in the rooms.
If they need it, that's a good idea. We may,
Not the
we may
babies. Not the babies.
Oh, the girls?
Yes,
we
they
did.
need it.
Me and brother did that the other day.
No, the girls need it.
We just did. I'll have to show you how we did it.
When?
Yeah, so Grady's expressing the importance of trimming their
I
hooves.
felt their hooves last night. I mean, they're about 2 inches away from the bottom of their feet.
Oh, well, we'll have to check. Maybe they grew really fast. It was like last week.
Jeez, that's
Yeah.
a long time.
I know. I'd say every
It's about 1 or 2 centimeters.
3 or 4 weeks is how often. Maybe a little less. If they grow really fast, we'll check it out and we'll show y'all too. So we're gonna go make some pancakes. Thanks for coming with us. Say thanks.
Thanks.
See you later.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. All right. Thanks for coming with us. See you later. Look at the type of morning it is this morning. It's beautiful. It's the next day. There's a goat barn. So yesterday we got our new additions. We got our new baby goats. So we're walking out to check on the babies. Everybody's a little worked up, it seems, but these 2 babies have been a lot calmer than when we got Biscuit, who we got by herself, which I have learned very quickly that I do not like to do. If you're planning on getting goats, number one, they're a herd animal, so you're going to have more than one. You have to. They won't survive, or they won't thrive. At least it will be very challenging. They will be unhappy. So you need to make sure, if you can, to get 2 at a time. It makes a huge difference in their stress level. I feel like it makes a difference in how they behave on your farm, because if they associate it with the stress of when they first get here. And Biscuit, for example, we got her by herself. She was a little older. She'd been with her mom a little longer. Circumstances we couldn't control. But she's not near as friendly. She's not ugly by any means, but she is not as lovey as this breed can be. Nigerian Dwarfs are very friendly, playful, loving goats. So I feel like that's what happened with her. So if you can prevent that, if you're getting goats too, I suggest getting more than 1 at a time of the same age. You're gonna have a herd anyway, so. All right, let's let these ladies out. Good morning. It's early, huh? Hi, girls. It's early. Oh, no. Let's go make sure that's everybody. So I don't hear the babies. Oh, there they are. I hear them. Let me make sure all these chickies got out of here. I just heard the babies for the first time. When we got Biscuit, she screamed and screamed and screamed until she lost her voice. I didn't know that was possible, kind of like a dog barking. I didn't know a goat could lose their voice, but she did. It was so sad. We did everything we could. She had goats near her, right through the stall wall. It was just a mess. So I have vowed to myself not to get a single goat at a time again. Good morning. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm talking about you. How are the babies? See, she's not really skittish, but pretty much this one right here. So this one, hey, what is, you see my phone here? What is it? Oh, good morning. Good sniffs. Good morning. This one right here. Oh, that's the spot. Good morning. Hey, babies. Let's go see. Oh, good morning. How are you? You cold? Good morning. You need to be snuggling. Are y'all freezing? Hey, babies. Y'all go get in your hay. Good morning. So their ears, you'll see they're blue, teal colored. That's their tattoo ink. American Dairy Goat Association, the registry where these babies are registered as Nigerian dwarfs. Hey, love. He's so beautiful. Require them to have tattoos on their ears. So you have your herd name, her tattoo on one ear, which is the farm they came from, and then their identification number for the year they were born and the number kid they were in the kidding on the other ear together. So that's why they've got their ink on. It's all over them. Little sprinkles over here, has it all over her back. I'll show you in a second. Y'all are freezing. Y'all need to go snuggle. So I'm gonna go sit with these girls for a minute and see if they warm up a little bit. Hey, lovies.
What's wrong with them?
Nothing, they just shiver when they stand up. Huh? I know, it's nasty. They're just nervous. I'm trying to get them used to us, where they won't be scared. I love you. Have a good day. Okay.
I think we could do some gravel out here.
Oh yeah, it would help.
I'm just thinking you could get a little pea gravel.
Yeah, for like a little retainer of some sort. Yeah, it would help. Love you. So as you can see, it's not always what you expect in regards to which goats are going to be stressing out. Now the girls, these babies are a little nervous. This one, the white one, Sprinkles, is still trembling a little bit, but she's quickly calming down. Maple has pretty much fallen asleep. They are going to be just fine, but it's more out there. our buck, who is in his little pasture area, in his doghouse, and his out of his normal stall. He's fine, he has what he needs, but he is stressing out, and it's more because he's a social goat. Like, he loves new goats, and he is right here in a pen by himself. He has the whole fence to share with the girls right now, so he's not alone by any means, but he needs a friend bad. So we have a buck coming in the spring, a buckling, and hopefully another doeling too. Like I said earlier, I don't like to get them by themselves now. We're branching out to another farm, and I say locally, still in the state of Louisiana, so we'll be getting those new babies in the spring, going through this again. But at least, thankfully, our s'more here will have a friend, because bless his heart, he needs a shoulder buddy. He needs somebody right there with him, because he loves to visit with goats, people, it doesn't matter, dogs, cats, chickens. He is just everybody's best friend. That's why, as I mentioned in the last video, I do plan to weather him. He's not registered. He's great conformation, a wonderful Nigerian Dwarf example, but he does not have papers. We did try to breed, and hopefully Muffin is pregnant with s'mores babies, and they will have beautiful, sweet babies. That's, sometimes, people do want good pets too. They don't want, top dollar registered goats. They need a good milker, a good pet for their family, and that's the type of goats you get when you breed goats like S'more and Muffin. They couldn't be sweeter. They're good goats. We'll see how Muffin does milking. She's got good genetics for that. She is registered and does have good milk lines, so we'll see how that goes. So hopefully we'll have some great pets for some loving homes and in the future. These sweet babies, they're calming down so good. Maple here just took a nice deep breath. You are beautiful, sweet girl. She has the wide blaze face that turns into what we call, like S'more has, a marshmallow. My boys call this white little tuft that these goats often have a marshmallow, and it's the cutest thing. It's our favorite place to pet. S'more gets a little excited because it's right on top of his head, and he likes to butt. Sweet girl. And this sweet Sprinkles here, who is also calming down nicely. We're going to spend some time together. She is polled, so she naturally does not have horns, which is very desirable, especially in goats that you handle a lot. They tend to, you do have the option to disbud if they do have horns, and we do disbud all our goats that do have horns. But that's another process. It's a little uncomfortable for them. It's very quick. The pros outweigh the cons in regards to disbudding, because it's for their safety. These little guys are very accident prone, and they get their heads stuck, and horns are just another appendage to get stuck in something. And they can, they're rough. Sometimes goats like to play, and when you're handling them, you don't want those there. So when you have one that's naturally born without horns, it's very, very good. So we have this sweet little girl who's some of our pet home milker stock. She's not registered, but she's actually S'more's half sister. Her and S'more have the same mom, who is a wonderful goat. It happens to be polled, so she threw this polled baby, and our herd sire's going to be polled. So hopefully we'll have a lot of polled babies on our farm. Our goal is to get another registered polled doe, so we'll see what happens. So Maple is really petite. She's healthy, she's not thin or anything. She is petite, her little head is small. She was one of twins, and it's funny, usually when there's, oh, here comes the chickens. It's funny, usually when there's multiples more than like twins, that they're a little smaller. And Sprinkles here is one of, time to get up. One of triplets, even though Maple here is one of twins from her sister. And obviously this is my favorite place to be, so I like to share it with you guys. Hopefully these babies will settle right in. A couple of things that I do watch for when you have new babies is diarrhea, because a lot of time, like anybody that gets stressed out, sometimes their bowels get a little loose. That happens because they're prone to coccidiosis whenever they're stressed. warm unit to go down a little bit. And there's a treatment called chores. That's a name brand. They have an off-brand version as well. It's a little less expensive, but you just treat them with that for about 5 days, and usually that clears it right up. So we'll just watch for that. Watch for any signs of major stress, and they're going to settle in really nice. Thanks for coming along with us. I hope you enjoyed our new babies, and this is just the beginning. We're so excited. We officially have a true herd now. We're at our 5 goats. We'll be adding our herd sire hopefully in the spring. Thanks again. Hope you have a great day. Until next time. Missing out? You think you're missing out on the babies? Are you missing out on the babies? Is that what's wrong? You messed up your Elvis do. That's alright. See his marshmallow? That's what we talk about. He's rubbed his off about. There's your marshmallow. You rubbed it about bald. Here. Oh, breeding season, huh? I hear ya. I hear ya. They hear you too. Hey, love. It's okay. You're okay. Biscuit. Later, Gator. Nothing like sunrise at the chicken coop. It's by far my most favorite part of my life. Aside from the good Lord and my children.